So I came away from the crowd, and I don't know what the score is because I got here in halftime, but since I got here, just wondering, did the other team get both conversions, or I'm just trying to remember, they got at least one. The Avalon Wolves, they got one try, which is 5 points, unconverted, and then the other team got 2 tries. And to my knowledge, only one got converted. I didn't watch the other one because I was just walking, trying to find my spot, saw them get a try, and I was like, oh, let's try this view, let's try that view. And then I was waiting, and then I saw them get another try, I think a couple of minutes later, and then converted it. I just come to here because it's a reason, okay, so like the daily walk thing. Okay, so daily walk, okay, so there's a local club rugby game going on, that's like 25 minutes if I take my time, half an hour walk away, so I just walk there. At some stage during the game or after the game, I'm going to walk around this field twice, and then I'm going to walk back home, and it's my walk. So, what was I say about the Terry told Jr. about plateauing or whatever it was? Plateauing is like regressing. I was like, well, if I can stay in this industry and then get to the point where there's a possibility of earning triple the amount of the average person in about, I want to stay loyal in the same company too. Obviously, I want to stay loyal in the same company. Maybe 2.5, 3 years time, I'll be getting, because right now, and see, like, it was like 2 years ago, it was like $55,000 was the average person's income here in New Zealand. And now it's like, is it 60? Some say 60, some say 70, but, that's Google for you. So let's say 65. So that's an extra $200 a week, but prices have gone up too. If you're staying in the same industry, would you have these things that are saying, like, some of them saying 5 years experience, some of them saying 7 years experience, some saying 6 years experience for a $200,000 a year role, and hopefully I can stay in the same industry, same company. If not, then you just stick at it, you stick at it, and then once you get there, I'll be in my early 40s, and I just maintain that for the rest of my life. And then, obviously, outside of work, I'll always have goals, like I want to become a black belt, and if I stick at it with, what I mean by, if there's, Avalon Wolves on the run, goes for the kick, and opposition's got the ball. Opportunity gone begging. If I was living in another part of the region, I'll be supporting whatever. I'll be going to watch those games there. Now, what I'm saying with the Krav Maga thing is there's only one class here in Lower Hutt, and I searched Wellington, so according to Google, there's only one in Wellington region for Krav Maga. There might be two, but this other one I rang up and it was like no answer at the time, and one time I drove past the location that Google said it was on and it was different. So my thing is like, if you know that you've taken all these risks throughout your 20s and it just didn't work out, and you've taken some risks in your 30s but not as much, but you got these prospects lined up so long as you follow the road that's now that it's lined out for you, but it's lined out for you because you were able to get on that road by all the decisions you made. You must stick that out, and outside of work, that's where I'm going to be like, I'm always got these goals, but they're rotating shifts, so if I get a job where it's not rotating shifts, I'll do Krav Maga. If not, then I'll just find something else. I mean, I like MMA, but I need a tangible thing to feel rewarded, as well as just the feel-good chemicals of doing it. That's why I want belts. That's all it is. you know, and a year goes by. Shall I keep going? Oh, wait a minute, I'm not a black belt yet. And so, of course, you're going to get going for another 3 or 4 years, at least, after that 1 year. Then after that, you just maintain it for a habit, you know. More of the same once you get to your 40s, mid-40s. So, yeah, I won't be plateauing. I mean, I'll stay in the same career, but I won't be plateauing outside of it. Oh yeah, and Rashad. He called me a narcissist. He said the fact that I need to go out and spend half an hour a day talking to people, or an hour a day talking to other people and going for walks and stuff, is he had a smile on his face and said it's because that's my narcissism coming out, and that's how narcissistic I am. And I was like, and one other time he flexed his bicep at me and said that he was big and strong as well. So, and I was like, well, what's that? So just little things like that, but I'm not childish enough to go around. I'm not childish, but you know, I'm at the stage where I won't hate him. But I don't know what he does in his spare time, but you know, yeah. So all the emotional things that comes through with all the understanding, you know, all the understanding about the autism and ADHD and how we are to meet our needs and what's best for us. And then obviously when we're getting our needs met, we'll only piss off those that hate us and have a thing against us, which will be a lot of people. But it actually seems that way, but that's just because, let's say there's 100 people and 80 people don't, you know, they'll tolerate you. They won't go their way to make your life hard. And then there's like, and then you got 15 people that will go out of their way to make your life a living hell. And they put in a lot more effort than the other 80. And then you got about 5 people that got your back through and through, you know? It doesn't mean that you can't call the police at any time, or go to social groups or anything. But you'll have the understanding, or you probably have the understanding of autism and ADHD, but the psychological breakthroughs is finding out, because I don't know what it's like with people with level 3, but you'll find out like where there's different careers and things like that that are looking for people that have our strengths. Then you stick at these careers, and then some of them are very lucrative, like I was saying. You know, some people with 3 years experience security can make $6 figures, $2,000 a week before tax. And for people with 5 years, 6 or 7 years, hiring me, but hey, 5 years, steadily winning. Congratulations to the other team. That's their 3rd try since I got here. Wolves have got 1. So since I got here, that's 17-5.